James is falsely accused by Baroness Katrina of attempted assault. She threatens to ruin his life, leveraging his lower social standing. Her true aim emerges when she demands to know her husband, Desmond's, whereabouts. Fearing for his mother's safety, James reveals Desmond went to William Lancaster's mansion. Katrina's manipulation intensifies. She reveals she's watching James's mother and hands him a mysterious bottle. Her chilling instruction: put a drop into her husband's food daily, starting tomorrow. What is in the bottle, and what dire fate awaits Baron Desmond? What's Katrina's ultimate goal, and can James protect his mother from her sinister plot?
Do it until he can no longer stand on his 2 feet without help.
Why not Alessandra?
James asked as he took the bottle. He expected Katrina would also want to get rid of her. Katrina replied to his question with a smile. This wasn't her first time doing something to this degree. It would be suspicious for Alessandra and her husband to die out of nowhere. Katrina did not need to kill Alessandra, as the cursed child would soon be out of her sight. By the time her husband died, Alessandra would already be married to William and never be able to set foot in this house.
How are you so sure I won't put this in your food instead?
James asked as he inspected the small brown bottle. Because you know I won't hesitate to kill your mother if I feel the slightest bit sick. You know, all of this could have been avoided if you answered my question in the first place, Katrina said, feeling a bit of sympathy towards him. She wouldn't have gone to such lengths if James was a proper man. Perhaps they would have rolled around in his bed for a moment, enjoying the warmth of each other's bodies, before she would make the sweet promise of raising his position in society if he pledged loyalty to her. Working for me will give you rewards you have always dreamed of. Make me proud, James, or I shall have the town guards hang you. Good night. Katrina proceeded to leave his room. Her skin crawled the entire time she stayed in the servants' quarters. It was beneath her to be in such a place, but it was needed for her to be here if she was going to use James to poison her husband. The butler had control of the food going in and out of the kitchen, so it wouldn't be suspicious for him to be around the Baron's food. Katrina regretted not seducing James long before, so he would be more loyal to her.
Do you wish for me to watch his door for the rest of the night, Baroness?
Krystle, a middle woman who had been Katrina's personal maid for 5 years, asked with her head low. James won't be leaving his room to speak to anyone. I have dealt with men like him before. He is scared out of his mind and will do as I say to protect his mother. Eventually, he will try to get something grand out of this. He will realize I will either kill him or continue to keep him by my side in the future. The outcome depends on what he does tomorrow. Here. Katrina took off a ring from her finger and tossed it to Krystle. For your continuous loyalty.
Thank you, Baroness. Your kindness knows no bounds.
Krystle dropped to the floor to show her thanks to Katrina. Katrina continued to walk, ignoring the usual compliment she would get after paying Krystle. Her maid saw the ring as a kind gesture, but Katrina saw it differently. If her plans were to be exposed and anyone started to question why her maid had expensive jewelry, Katrina would claim Krystle had been stealing them from her. She would claim Krystle threatened to expose the shameful thing James tried to do to her if she wasn't given jewelry. Besides Kate, no one else mattered in Katrina's eyes. In this cruel world, she had to be cruel to get what she wanted. Playing the role of a woman madly in love with the newly divorced Baron was her most successful plot to this day. However, she was not done yet. Everything the Baron owned needed to belong to her and Kate. Katrina halted, suddenly remembering one last thing she needed to do as a backup in case she read James wrong and he would try telling the Baron of what she did. Krystle, she turned to her maid. We must get to my bedroom quickly.
Will James go through with poisoning the Baron, or will he find a way to betray Katrina? What is Katrina's one last thing she needs to do? And how will it impact her plan or James's fate? How will Alessandra's arranged marriage to William play into Katrina's long-term schemes?
Hey, I'm Alessandra. If you're wondering what happens next, download the Pocket FM app now and listen to the exciting episodes of The Duke's Masked Bride.